Well, good evening and thanks for joining us for Inside the Four Walls Live. We're lucky enough this evening to be joined by recent revelation Alex Keath. Alex, great to have you with us. What a month and a half it's been for you. Probably not a lot of time to reflect on what's taken place just yet, but can you try and give us an insight into your journey so far?
Yeah, it's been great to get an opportunity. Obviously, I played a fair chunk of games in the sample earlier in the season after having a bit of an injury. So I was just fortunate that an opportunity presented on the back of a couple of injuries. So yeah, it's obviously been a dream to play AFL in such a great side. And as you said, it's sort of just rolling week to week and you know, trying to play as well as I can and play my role.
Absolutely. You mentioned the sample and of course you were made captain at the start of the season, or co-captain. What have you taken out of that role? Yeah, it's been great. Firstly, to be recognised as a leader in that sort of in that group, and I guess working with some of the younger guys in you know, helping their development, and yeah, I guess trying to win first and foremost week to week in the sample. That's always our goal. So. Yeah, that was fantastic recognition, along with Huey Greenwood as well, who is a good mate of mine and came to the club at a similar point in time. So yeah, it was very exciting. Now on Friday night against the Swans, you landed some critical tackles, showed plenty of poise under pressure. How did you rate your own game? Yeah,
look, I was a bit disappointed early. I think Buddy, you know, did some special things in the first quarter, and you know, I think first and foremost, it's great to get some exposure to a player like that, playing as a key defender. So yeah, that was great. I think I battled away okay for the rest of the night, and you know, played my role again all right. So we were just disappointed that we couldn't get the win in the end. We thought that we played well and you know, controlled the game at times, apart from our start and probably the end of the game there. But you know, we always want to win. That's obviously the goal. So. Yeah, it was disappointing not to be able to get those 4 points. You've
had some tough matchups to start your AFL career, but talking about Buddy a little bit further, what do you take out of matching up with someone like that?
Yeah, I think it's just the calibre of player. I think you know, your mistakes are magnified when you're playing against a player that's that good, and that's where I want to get to. I want to be able to play on those sort of players and play well for the team. So. Yeah, it was great to get some exposure to a player like that, and you know, he kicked some pretty special goals, which you know, put a dagger through the heart a couple of times, but you know, that was okay.
Was there a little bit of you thankful you weren't chasing him down the wing in the third term?
Absolutely. I was pretty happy to watch Talia battle away there, but yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have been in that position.
Now, we all know you've come out of cricket and had a successful career there as well. Can you give us some insight into different pre-seasons between the two sports?
Yeah, I think obviously in cricket it's very much a skill-based sport, so there's a little bit less emphasis on the physical side of things. So in the pre-season, I a couple of times went over to England and tried to build up my skills by playing an extra season in the English summer, and then I had a few seasons where I was stuck indoors for the winter on indoor nets and trying to get strong and nice and fit for the season. But yeah, it certainly doesn't compare to an Adelaide summer where the boys are running around the track and in 35-degree heat most sessions, and obviously getting nice and fit and strong for the season to come.
How have you found that transition now established in AFL? How's your body coping with it?
Yeah, I think probably last year when I began to play, it was the recovery between games and things like that was a bit of a challenge. But as my body matures and sort of adapts to the requirements of backing up week after week, I think I'm getting more and more robust as I go along. I've had the odd injury along the way as well, which fingers crossed I've been able to subside and get a bit of continuity in my game now. So I think that'll just come with time and an extra couple of pre-seasons.
You played a bit of cricket with Matty Crouch, I understand. How's he go?
Yeah, Matty's he's a gun. He wouldn't tell you himself, but he was a star wicketkeeper, and I think he played State League First 11, which is sort of just under first class cricket, when he was 15 years old or something as a wicketkeeper batsman. So he was a star, but obviously he's a pretty special footballer, and that took his focus.
Indeed, and having a stellar season. And you played some footy at the AIS with Curtly Hampton and also Kyle Hartigan. Did that make you transition, knowing those three guys already at Westlakes, a bit easier?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know Kyle really well from the AIS, and obviously Curtly as well. So, yeah, you know, some faces that I recognised immediately when I got here and said g'day to. And yeah, Kyle, obviously being a defender as well, has been a really good mentor for me during my time here. And
just finally, away from footy, when you got a day off away from the club, what do you get up to? How do you escape?
Yeah, look, I like to play a bit of golf with the boys down at Westlakes, or you know, wherever we can get on during our day off. I like going down to the beach. My partner's over in England, so a bit of time, you know, texting or FaceTiming her. So yeah, that's basically what I like to get up to. You got some travel planned for the post-season? Yeah, I think we're hoping to meet in Sri Lanka for a bit of a holiday at the end of the year, which I'm looking forward to, and trying to plan through our awesome physio Rohan. He's given me all the tips. He's got some Sri Lankan heritage, so he's helping me out. Yeah. Very good. Sounds fascinating. Well, listen, all the best this weekend and heading into the finals, and thanks for chatting. Thanks, Anna. Cheers. And just a reminder to you at home that we will be live at 5:55 tomorrow for Team Selection Live. Make sure you tune in.